We have been talking about it for months, and the day is finally here. Election Day. Here's a live look at two polling locations in battleground states. Voters all across the country, and of course right here in Western New York, are casting their ballots to decide who the next president will be. Thanks so much for joining us for this special edition of 2 on Your Side News. I'm Courtney Courtwright. As voting gets underway, both presidential candidates are working around the clock to win over last-minute voters. We have live team coverage for you this afternoon. 2 on Your Side's Ron Plants will be hearing from the Erie County Republican Committee. Our Rob Hackford will be here in studio with us to show you how he will be tracking results as they come in. But I want to start with Kelly Dudzik, who has been talking to voters today. She joins us live from Hutch Tech, where people have been voting since 6 this morning. Kelly.
Well, Courtney, remember, polls are open till 9 o'clock tonight, but you just have to be in line by 9 o'clock tonight to vote. Today, we visited several polling places across Erie County, including in Buffalo and Amherst, where there was a steady stream of people voting. This is on top of the more than 151,000 people who did early voting this year in Erie County. We asked people why it was important to show up today.
It's a kind of a privilege and a duty.
I think this is one of the most important elections in this country in almost 100 years. And I think every vote matters. And I think today it really represents what it's all about in democracy.
Now remember that if you vote tonight, you do have to go to your designated polling place. That's on your voter registration card. You can also look that up on your County Board of Elections website. Now we're going to send it to Ron Plants, my colleague who's covering the Erie County GOP today. Ron.
Well, Kelly, let's hit people with some numbers here. Erie County obviously has a significant Democratic Party registration margin of about 124,000 voters in this county, but also about 15,000 registered conservatives who usually vote with the Republicans, and then the nearly 152,000 blanks, or those independent voters with no registered party affiliation. So that last category may be up for grabs as well. So in talking with the Erie County Republican Committee Chairman Michael Crocker just a few moments ago, he did say that they were very hopeful that you could see some of those Democrats actually voting Republican this time around. We asked about his realistic goals for this election day.
We succeed as a Republican Party by getting Democratic votes as well. And I think that's become more true as the Democratic Party has moved so far to the left. For many Democrats in Erie County, this is not the Democratic Party that they grew up with. You know, that conservative Democratic base and elected leaders like Jimmy Griffin, that's not today's Democratic Party. It's a much more progressive, radical party, and I think that gives us as Republicans, even though we're outnumbered significantly, we win countywide. We've got a great Republican sheriff, a great county clerk, who are elected on the Republican line. So we can win in this county despite the enrollment numbers. And I think it's because we have a message that resonates with a blue-collar conservative base here in Erie County.
We will be moving next to the Republican election night headquarters down the street here. I'll be there at 5 and 6, and of course throughout the evening with our coverage. On your side here in downtown Buffalo, reporting live, I'm Ron Plants, Channel 2 News. Back to you, Courtney.
All right, Ron, thanks so much. And we are told Erie County Democratic Party Chairman Jeremy Zellner will not be available until 5 o'clock, and we will, of course, hear from him first at 5.